To keep me from being conceited because of the surpassing greatness of the revelations, a thorn was given me in my flesh, a messenger of Satan to harass me, to keep me from a message from Satan to harass me, to keep me from being conceited. 3 times I pleaded with the Lord about this, that it should leave me. But he did it to me. My grace is sufficient for you, for my power is made perfect in weakness. Therefore I will boast all the more gladly of my weaknesses, so that the power of Christ may rest upon me. 2 Corinthians 12:7-9. Paul was blessed with great revelations. God saw the danger of pride. Satan saw the danger of truth and joy. God governed Satan's strategy so that what Satan thinks will ruin Paul's witness actually serves Paul's humility and gladness. Paul gets a thorn in the flesh, a messenger of Satan and a messenger of God. And we don't know what the thorn is, but we know that thorns are painful. And we know what Paul asked 3 times, that Christ would take it away. But Christ will not. He has a purpose for this pain, namely, my power is made perfect in weakness.
Hear my prayer. From the ends of the earth I cry to you for help when my heart is overwhelmed, leading me to the towering rock of safety. For you are my safe refuge, a fortress where my enemies cannot reach me. And I'm talking today from the subject simply surviving when your heart is overwhelmed. Surviving when your heart is overwhelmed. How do you survive when your heart is overwhelmed? And it's not a matter of if your heart will ever be overwhelmed by something. It's just a matter of when. Because you see, there is no growth without change. And there is no change without loss. And there is no loss without pain. You see the progress there? There is no change or growth without change. There is no change without loss. And there is no loss without pain. And as you grow through different stages, you're always losing the old in order to possess the new. All change, and this is the reason that most people don't like change, is because all change involves loss of some kind. Anytime that you're changing, you're losing the old way and adopting a new way. And everybody today, I don't care who you are, doesn't matter what race you are, doesn't matter what your weight is and what your gender is and how long your hair or short it is and whether it's gray or bald. Everybody is facing a battle. We deal with battles in life. We are in warfare. You're either in a battle, or you're headed into a battle, or you're just coming out of a battle. But there are battles that you deal with in this life. And so on one level or another, you're going to deal with a battle. And you see, it reminds us of the 3 stages of life, which the first is survival. Survival. You just come in this world, you're just struggling trying to survive. You're trying to get something to eat and so you can go to sleep. You're just trying to keep food on the table. You know, it's hard to succeed. It's hard to try to thrive in life when you're just trying to survive. You're trying to get enough to get your next meal. You're in survival mode. We're born in survival mode, crying for what we need, survival. But you're not designed to stay in survival mode. You move from survival into a stage that we call success. Success is where you add value to yourself. You add value to yourself. You start in survival mode. You're born in survival mode. Then you go to school. You get educated. You develop some skills, and it'll bring a certain amount of success. But success is a result of our adding value to ourselves. But don't stop at success. Move on to the third stage, which is significance. You move from survival to success to significance. Survival is trying to just make it yourself. It's trying to just get, you can't help anybody when you're in survival mode. You're trying to get help for yourself. And then you come to success where you add value to yourself, and we call that success. But then significance is where you add value to others. Now you help somebody else who's in survival mode. Now you help somebody else who's already successful. Now you help lead them into places of significance because you help them to be able to add value to other individuals. And you wonder sometimes what causes us to be overwhelmed. What causes us to be overwhelmed? I think that we get overwhelmed. We get too many problems happening too closely together and trying to do too much with too little. It's because you don't pray enough. Prayer is a de-stressor. And when you're trying to carry it all yourself and figure it out all yourself and leaning to your own understanding, if your prayer life is not sufficient, you can feel like this is too much for me. It's not designed for you to carry it all yourself. Lean not to your own understanding. You're supposed to be able to carry your things to the Lord and leave your burdens there. So lack of a prayer life can cause you to be stressed out. Money problems can cause your life to be overwhelmed. Marital problems can cause your life to be overwhelmed. Familial problems. Things that's happening with your son and your daughter, your brother, your sister. Familial problems can cause you to be overwhelmed. Employment problems. Emotional problems, mental problems. I mean, when you have prolonged physical pain, you can become overwhelmed. I don't know if you've ever had a toothache. It can be one tooth that will jack your whole body up. If your foot is hurting, you can't just say, my foot is hurting, but I'm going out, I'm going to have a good time. No, your foot can lay your whole body up. Just one thing. And if you get pain too much, to where it is incessant, and it's just coming. It's just announcing itself to you. Prolonged pain. I've seen people that have dealt with prolonged pain and they start longing for death. Because death seems like a better option than to be in this pain. It's not that I'm trying to kill myself, but I'm hurting so badly that I just want out of the pain. Prolonged pain where you're crying all night. You go to bed hurting. You wake up hurting. Prolonged pain in your life can overwhelm you. Anybody know what I'm talking about? Anybody ever been sick and you had to recuperate from something and you just had pain and you don't even know whether this pain will ever stop, whether I'll ever get out of this hurting stage in my life. It can be your heart hurting. So you can deal with the death of a loved one. That can overwhelm you. You can deal with divorce. That can overwhelm you. You can deal with bankruptcy. That can overwhelm you. You can deal with character assassination. That can overwhelm you. You can deal with baby mama drama, baby daddy drama, and that can overwhelm your life. You can deal with mechanical failure. Isn't it amazing that when it rains, it pours? When the devil starts assaulting you, this is what Paul said. Paul said, there was given to me a messenger of Satan, the thorn of the flesh, the messenger of Satan to buffet me. To buffet means to give one blow after another. It is what a boxer does when he's practicing with that little bag, is one blow after another. And before you can recuperate from this, bam, you've been hit with something else. And as soon as you are in this particular position in your life where you got some money issues straightened out, now the marriage starts jacking up. Now the boyfriend, now the girlfriend start acting crazy. Now your children start acting out. Now the school starts calling you. Now you go down in your back. Now you get up to do something. Now your digestive system is out of whack. Now you got a nervous stomach. Now you eat stuff and now you run into the bathroom every few. Anybody understand what I'm talking about? The devil is not going to look at you and say, have I given them sufficient time to recover? He's trying to overwhelm you, stress you out, to make you do stupid stuff and to compromise your character. He'll make you do stuff because sin feels good. And so he'll lead you into sin by just overwhelming your life with problems and issues and trials and one thing after another. If it's not a relationship thing, then it's a financial thing. If it's not a financial thing, then it's a health issue. And he's just wearing you out. And sometimes it's just this thing of making you feel like you're all alone and like you don't have anybody to help you. And as soon as you're dealing with this, as soon as you get your carburetor right in your car, now that the refrigerator goes out, now your washing machine goes out. Now here the devil is acting up in here, and now your oven goes out, and now you're just dealing with some stuff in the dead of the winter.